Uh, I read something very beautiful that Amitabh Bachchan wrote on his blog, and he said that he recently did a scene, and then he felt that the scene could have been done better. What he read is, but this is the interesting part, right? So he says, now I don't know whether it turned out better or not. I've tried to translate this, it was in Hindi. Now I don't know whether it turned out better or not. Only those who watch it will be able to tell. I have not been able to sleep because of these thoughts, and before I knew it, it was morning. This is something, it was so poetic and so like I think any creator would have these, do you have these thoughts?
Thousands of times.
Okay.
Thousands of times. Many times when you've done something and the director said okay and you moved on and you're thinking, I did not give I did not give it my best shot. And I know that if I had another attempt at it, I could have made that better. But now we have moved on and the director is happy.
Yeah.
Now for you to go and say, I want to do it once again means an entire paraphernalia and a lot of things. So you just let it go, but you never really let it go. Never really let it go. So many things, so many films, so many moments. But that's the nature of this career.
And since
I
you've
think if an actor ever gives a performance and thinks nothing could be better, you should stop and don't do it anymore.
See, one of your recent performances that was almost universally appreciated was, I don't know what it is about this movie that I just cannot recall the name when it comes to it. I just slipped up on that earlier. Ayyappanum Koshiyum.
Yeah.
God, is there anything in that movie that makes you say, I wish I had done that better?
So many things. So many, especially with a filmmaker like Sachi, who's like also very, close to me, this is always this arguments, discussion like that, like this. So many things. There is this scene where Koshi is walking down the lodge and he takes a rope from the shop and ties his lungi and says, once you start assuming that the worst is going to happen, it's anyway the worst is going to happen, then everything else sort of becomes okay for you. And I remember I've done it like a hero. Yeah, people want to clap for Koshi when you see that. And Sachi loved it and all that. Much later, I was doing the scene where at the end of the fight, I'm pouring water on my head and I'm like telling, Biju Menon that your uniform, you're going to get it back, And Koshi is relieved. He's relieved. Then suddenly it dawned on me, I should have done that out of fear. Not like a hero. I should have done that out of fear. I should have been scared when I take the rope and tie and I say this. I should have been scared, but people around me should have thought, yeah, okay, Koshi's up for it. Maybe the fact that I was scared needn't be communicated conspicuously to the audience, but I should have been scared. I wasn't. I was a hero then. That's one instance.
That's lovely. You have I Nobody coming up in a few days, and then Onam, you have Khalifa coming up. Is it ideal to have two big movies bunched up like this?
Not at all. It is not ideal. But unfortunately, the way the theatre business is set up, especially in Kerala, is such that you are not entirely at liberty to sort of decide, okay, my film will release then, my film will release this. There are multiple factors playing here. So, I Nobody got pushed because of many reasons, and the release window that we finally had was July.
Yeah.
Now, it is not fair on me to say, to suddenly call up the makers of Khalifa and say, push your film, I want to, especially since this is my own production. Yeah. So, given multiple things at play here, overseas markets, our digital satellite players, their needs, their demands, everything at play here, this is the best release window that we could, release schedule that we could come up with. Is it ideal? No, it's not.
But what was the last film of yours that came out? It's been more than a year, right?
It has been, yeah.
So I guess we can use a good helping of you
Well, I hope so.
next time.
I hope
But thank you so much for your time, Prithviraj.